The first thing is to focus on people. I think very often people wonder, is human rights some sort of legal subset of issues? How complex is that? But if the company just thinks about how do we understand the ways that our business intersects with people who are particularly vulnerable to harm, right? That's really the foundation. It's the people part of the picture. The value of the human rights language and framing is that it gives you a threshold, because companies interact with people in many, many different ways, and there can be different kinds of impacts, but they give you a threshold. Essentially, it's saying focus where the impacts on people rise to the level of affecting their basic dignity and equality as human beings. So already it gives us that framework, whether we're looking at fair wages, discrimination inside or outside the workplace, data privacy, freedom of expression, forced labour, child labour, access to clean water, health impacts. All of these have a threshold to them that helps us know where to focus. Really important in this then is also what we call in the guiding principles context leverage. Back to that point that companies are in a network of complex relationships. Very often impacts on people's human rights most typically are not the result simply of what that one company is doing. They're the result of what many different actors are doing. And so the company needs to understand how it influences, how it uses its influence to ensure that people's rights are respected. And the other critical factor really is collaborate. So again, there are plenty of things that a company can do on its own, but a lot of the issues that a company faces are of a more systemic nature. They're driven by multiple external drivers as well as decisions that the company itself makes. So working with others becomes absolutely central. It's a way of creating collective leverage, and it requires a great deal of innovation to do that. But we see some very impactful and important collaborations at industry level, the apparel industry, within the mining industry, within the ICT industry, in broad framings of how to tackle shared challenges, and also in very applied ways. Tea in Kenya, strawberries in Morocco, mica in India, cocoa in Ghana. These are really applied ways of working together to tackle specific shared human rights challenges. So using that leverage, building the relationships, collaborating and innovating are really essential to getting at the root causes and actually moving the needle on.